N. Biren Singh, the Chief Minister of Manipur, has resigned. Remember, he was the Chief Minister when the violence started in Manipur in May of 3rd, 2023. And since then, the state has been quite, on the edge, volatile even today. But now, after a lot, the opposition was demanding this for a very, very long time now. Finally, Mr. N. Biren Singh, the Chief Minister of Manipur, has put in his paper. He has quit ahead the budget session in the Assembly of Manipur. Will this bring lasting peace in the state of Manipur or some sort of confidence building between both the communities which have been almost at war in the state? We will have to wait and see. But the big news coming in at this moment, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has resigned, after the state has seen massive spate of violence between 2023 and 24 and has been volatile ever since. This is very important, turn of events. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, something which the opposition had been demanding for a very long time, how will this impact the peace process in the state of Manipur? That we will have to wait and see, but this is an important information coming in. Okay, so what we'll try and do, we'll get some reactions on this, but at this moment, what we know is that N. Biren Singh, the Chief Minister, has resigned, and what we know that, this is just happened ahead of the budget session in the state of Manipur, which was violence-torn for the last few years. My colleague Ratnadeep Chaudhary joins us with more details at this moment. Ratnadeep, quite an important development. The calls for his resignation have been there for a very, very long time. It almost took him 2 years to resign after the state, went into that turmoil.
That's right. This is a very significant development as far as Manipur's politics is concerned, which has taken place a short while back when Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, along with a few of the ministers of his cabinet and few other MLAs, had gone to the Raj Bhavan to meet the governor A.K. Bhalla. And what we have picked up from our sources within the BJP and Raj Bhavan is that he has tendered his resignation. What we are also picking up from BJP sources is that there is a proposal from the state government side for a present rule in the state for 3 months without dissolving the state assembly and keeping the state assembly in an suspended animation for 3 months. But that is for the centre to decide. But what we can confirm to our viewers is that the Chief Minister of Manipur, Mr. N. Biren Singh, has resigned. This after he held meetings in the national capital this morning with top BJP leaders. What we are picking up from BJP sources is that he was able to meet National BJP President JP Nadda and Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Remember, last evening, Mr. Biren Singh had to rush to Delhi for these rounds of meeting. Apart from that, only last week he was camping in Delhi with his Council of Ministers. He had gone to Varanasi, taken a dip in the Triveni Sangam during the Mahakumbh, and for months together there have been rumbling within the BJP in Manipur asking for a leadership change. But what is important to note here that this development comes just a day ahead of the crucial budget session of the State Assembly, which is going to start from tomorrow onwards. Remember, the main opposition Congress had said that they were planning to bring a no confidence motion against the Biren Singh led government. In fact, there are disqualification petition filed by Congress at the Speaker's Tribunal for 9 MLAs. That includes 5 from the JDU and 4 from the National People's Party, Conrad Sangma's party, which, remember, in November last year had withdrawn support from Biren Singh government. So therefore, what we are picking up from our sources within the BJP leadership in the state, that since there were rumbling since there were demands for a change of leadership for some time. However, the national leadership had all this while backed Mr. Biren Singh amid the crisis that the state has seen. But this move first by the Congress for asking for disqualification of 9 MLAs who otherwise were actually supporting Mr. Biren Singh, and the Congress in all likelihood trying to push a no confidence motion. It seems that the numbers were very tight, were getting very tight in terms of the camp within the BJP that supports Mr. Biren Singh and the camp which opposes him. And perhaps in the backdrop of the massive victory that BJP has succeeded in Delhi, perhaps the BJP national leadership perhaps wanted to avoid a floor test. That's what we are picking up from BJP sources within the state unit of the BJP, and therefore it seems
Ratnadeep, but tell our viewers this. What is the present situation as far as the ethnic violence in Manipur is concerned? Is the situation under control? Because though there have not been any major incidents of violence in the last few weeks or maybe months, but the tension, the ethnic tension continues. The state is almost divided along the ethnic lines. It's, two countries within one state.
Well, there are differences between the two warring communities, but however, let me put this on record that for the last 2 months, there have been no major incident of violence. There have been attempts by the state government, by center, to open up back channel talks with both the groups. And in fact, one of the key decisions that center took is to send Mr. A.K. Bhalla, the former Home Secretary, as the governor of Manipur. Remember when in May 2023 the violence started, Mr. Bhalla was the Union Home Secretary. So he knows the issue inside out, and therefore after Mr. Bhalla has taken charge of Manipur, there have been certain decisions taken in terms of curbing the often the sporadic flare-up that we saw in last year in Manipur. Several times there have been flare-up, and the government actually then reacting by imposing curfews, shutting down internet. So all this was also something that the center wants to do away with and create an environment for talks to take place, for negotiations to take place between the different communities involved in the crisis. And remember, the Kuki Zomi groups have time and again have been demanding, and among their core demands, one is obviously a separate administration, and they have also been asking for removal of the chief minister. So therefore, perhaps with this decision, we'll have to see whether it creates a situation for talks to take place. But before that, we'll have to also wait and watch what would be centre's next move now that Mr. Biren Singh has taken a step aside, and tomorrow the budget session is there of the State Legislative Assembly. What we are picking up from our sources, remember the Raj Bhavan and the Chief Minister's office is yet to make an official announcement of this resignation. But what we are picking up from our sources is that the governor has asked Mr. Singh to carry on as the caretaker chief minister. But what is important to note, now all eyes will be on New Delhi, on the central leadership of BJP in terms of how they take this forward.
But this development also comes at a time when there is a petition already in the Supreme Court, which a hearing is on. Just a few days back, the Supreme Court in a hearing had also said that there were some allegations of an audio tape which was doing the rounds, that they want forensic examination of those audio tapes as well. So the pressure on Mr. Biren Singh to step down was only increasing.
That's right. In fact, there was pressure on Mr. Biren Singh to step down. The Supreme Court case where there are allegations of an audio tape where it is alleged that he was trying to provoke the situation. The Supreme Court in a significant order had asked for the forensic report. So that case is also there. Apart from the fact that for the BJP perhaps, which is at this moment on a high with the victory in Delhi, the BJP leadership would like to avoid any sort of embarrassment in Manipur, and therefore perhaps this time the floor test that the Congress was trying to push through in the budget session, which will start from tomorrow onwards is something that the BJP would like to come out victorious. And for that, the BJP would like all its MLAs to be together, and perhaps that is one reason as well why the leadership this time, because all this while the leadership, the central leadership of BJP has backed Mr. Singh. This time perhaps a decision has been taken to allow Mr. Singh to resign, create a situation where they look forward to a new leadership, and perhaps also in that way whether BJP will try to win the floor test, if the floor test at all happens, if Congress moves the motion in the assembly. And not only it's not only about the floor test, perhaps also look forward to a solution to the crisis which has started in May 2023 and it's still lingering there.